I was in the gym the other day and I ran into a lifelong friend I've had since preschool, and I wanted to congratulate her on a presentation she'd given at the national convention for her field. And I asked how it went, and she, admitted she felt a little nervous, but once she got going, she was able to roll with it and give her presentation. And we just started kind of talking about, how insecure it feels to give presentations, even at our age. And I was like, girl, same. And so as we kept discussing, we got to talking about how we both had finished our education later in life. We both started in college right in our 20s, but life took a different path for both of us, and we didn't finish until we were older. So I remember thinking, you're supposed to finish college in your 20s and then start your career while we're at the gym. So, I'm a therapist, so I decided I'm going to get to the bottom of this and I'm going to figure out, why do I do this? Why do I think that I don't deserve to recognize myself in the field as an expert? So I started with core beliefs, and that was where I was determined, for some reason I believe I'm undeserving of my degree, and I don't really know where that started. Like, I look back and I can't pinpoint any specific incident that made me feel that way. And so then from there, I went with cognitive distortions, which are um, basically that things that we think that really aren't as accurate as we seem to believe they are. So I knew that I had a minimization cognitive distortion where I, was minimizing the work that I put into getting a degree. And then I also had that cognitive distortion of should, and this is the way it's supposed to be. And obviously, I didn't do my education the way it was supposed to be done. So, I had all these things I was looking at and trying to figure out, why am I holding my own self back? So, using the wise mind, I realized colleges don't just give out master's degrees. I had to work really hard for that. And even though I struggle to admit it, I am an expert in my field. And I need to try to remember that. And even though I'm afraid, be just like my friend and go to the national convention and just give your presentation. Just do the best you can.